I'm going to talk about the shoulder push-ups. This is really important for the stability of your shoulders. You have to be able to do this drill well to do a lot of the pushing and pulling drills that you're going to need to be able to do later. Okay? So to start, before we do this with any resistance, what I want you to do is just simply put your arms straight out in front of you. You can be kneeling, sitting, standing, it doesn't really matter. Keep your spine nice and straight. Simply, I want you to pull your shoulder blades back together until they're touching. Now I say simply, for a lot of people this is very difficult and it's going to take a lot of practice. But just keep pulling back. If you have to work with somebody for them to tell you if your shoulder blades are completely together, that's fine as well. Then from there you're going to reach forward as far as you can. Now I want you to reach forward as far as you can, rounding your shoulders but not rounding your spine. So lots of people when they reach forward as far as they can, they really round their spines. So keep your head up and your chest up. You're going to reach forward just with your shoulders. Then pinch back and reach forward. And pinch back, and just repeat it like that until you really know the movement well. Then you can start doing this with resistance. The initial resistance you use, you can just be simply up against a wall. So you'll place your hands up against a wall like this, with your feet down on the ground, your heels up, something like that, just so you have some weight in your hands, and it's a little bit more difficult than doing it without any weight. Once you're good at that against the wall, then you can move to a counter so that you're a little bit more lean forward, or a chair or something like that. And what you slowly want to do over time is, as you get stronger and better at this drill, is get yourself right down into a push-up position like we're going to demonstrate now. So once you get yourself into the push-up position, you can start on your knees, keeping your body nice and flat and keeping your abs tight. I don't want to see people with their backs really arched like this. It's very hard on your lower spine to do that, and it's not good to teach your body to rest in that position. So keep your spine nice and flat. From here, we're going to do exactly what we were doing in that kneeling position or sitting position. You're going to let your body sink down towards the ground until your shoulder blades touch together, and then lift yourself all the way back up, rounding your shoulders as much as possible. Sink all the way down and then back up. Once you're comfortable doing it here, you get yourself into a full push-up position, and that's for everybody. Make sure your back is nice and flat. You're going to let your shoulder blades touch together and then lift yourself all the way back up. Let your shoulder blades touch together and then all the way back up. Keep your lower abs and your abs nice and tight so that your back is nice and flat when you're doing this. All of this has to happen without really bending your elbows, okay?